Alright my friends, are you ready? In this lesson we'll be adding voiceover, sound effects and background music. So by now we should have all of our scenes animated and ready for sound. But before we jump to the world of sound, let's check out all of these animated scenes one more time in one go. Alright, so this is our first scene, and as you remember, the first animation is started on click. So let me just jump to the animation pane and let's set this first animation to start with previous, which means that the animation will start playing automatically and everything will flow in one go. Alright, so this is our first scene. Meet Jack, he loves reading books, that's awesome. Here comes the next scene. Lately Jack is having less and less time to enjoy his books. He has to work late, he has never-ending to-do list, and he's feeling tired at the end of the day. And don't worry, we will add a proper voiceover later on. Now I'm just following the scenes, and luckily Jack has discovered audiobooks. Now he can basically listen to his books anytime during the day. That's super awesome. Alright, and in this scene we have a little bit of information. How Jack enjoys his books. He can find any book, he listens to professional narrators, and he can enjoy his books on any device. That's super duper awesome. And here is the last scene, call to action. If you'd like to get your audiobooks, you can go to this specific website. Of course, this is just a sample website. You would insert anything that you wish. Okay, so now one important thing regarding the slide transitions. So for all of our scenes, for all of our slides, I have applied the push slide transition, direction from right, except the first slide, which has fade transition, but the rest of the slides have push transition, which helps to animate the slide titles. Alright, now let's jump into the world of sounds. Let's go to slideshow and let's click on the record button. And here we have this awesome looking slideshow record interface. And the first time when I saw this red record button, I thought that once I click this button, PowerPoint will record the screen and create a video. And actually it doesn't create a video right away, but it does other important things. And the first one is it records your voiceover. So make sure that your microphone is connected. And next, PowerPoint records how much time you spend on each slide. And after that, PowerPoint will add automatic slide transitions based on your timing. Here as well, you have the notes button. You can check out your notes. You can increase the font if you wish. And by the way, if you'd like to add some text to your notes, here at the bottom of the screen, we have this little button notes. Just click on it. And here you can type in anything that you wish. And once you are in the slideshow record mode, you can check out your notes. That's awesome. Alright, so once you click the record button, a countdown will appear from 3 to 1. And you can add your voiceover. And once you're done, just click on stop. And this way you will add voiceover to a single slide. But if you wish, you can continue to the next slide and basically add your voiceover to all of the slides. Just keep in mind that PowerPoint doesn't record voiceover when the slide transition is happening. So make sure that you finish your voiceover for the first slide, then transition to the next slide and then continue your voiceover. And once you're finished, just click stop. Alright, so let's click on this record button and let's try adding a voiceover. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. Alright, and once I have stopped, as you can see now, we can replay the voiceover. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. And once we click, we can go to the next scene and replay the next scene. But since we don't have anything here, let's get back to the first scene. And as you can see, the replay button is blue, which means there's some kind of recording attached to the slide. And we can clear the recording from this slide, or we can clear the recordings from all of the slides if we wish. And now let's exit the slideshow recording mode. And as you can see here in the first scene, PowerPoint has added our voiceover as a little speaker symbol. That's awesome. And in the animation pane, we can as well see this play animation, which plays our voiceover automatically. And now let's jump to slide transitions and let's check if we have any changes. And yes, this slide has been set to auto transition after 7 seconds. And now let's check if this auto transition works. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. That's awesome. And now we should transition to the next slide. Here it goes. That's good. And if you feel that we had to wait a little bit too long for the second slide, we can of course reduce the time after which the slide transition happens. So let's try 5 seconds. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. And here comes the second slide. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright guys, so we have the voiceover for the first slide, and now let me add the voiceover for the rest of our scenes. I'll jump back to the slideshow recording mode, add the rest of the voiceovers, and meet you in a second. Alright my friends, so the rest of the voiceovers have been added, and now all of the slides have this little speaker symbol. And if we jump to the slide transition tab, we can see that automatic slide transitions have been added as well, based on custom timing, based on how much time I spend on each slide. And if we jump into the animation pane, we can see that the audio play animation has been added to all of our voiceovers. And just make sure that this voiceover play animation sits at the top of the animation list. Alright, and now let's check it out on the full screen. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. But lately, Jack is having less and less time to read a book. Long hours in the office, never-ending to-do list leaves him tired at the end of a day and no time for a book. Luckily, Jack has discovered audiobooks. Now he can listen to his favorite books while commuting, working out, shopping, or any time during the day when he wants to relax his eyes. Now Jack enjoys a wide range of audiobooks from every genre, all read by professional narrators on any device, phone, tablet, computer, or e-reader. If you would like to start your own audiobook journey, go to yourwebsite.com and start enjoying your audiobooks today. Alright, that was looking and sounding pretty awesome, so let's make it even more awesome and let's add a background music. So to add a background music, let's just jump to Insert tab, let's go to Audio, and let's pick Audio from PC. And I'll just use this song. Let's click Insert. Alright. And by the way, you can jump to slide 42, open up the notes, and here you will see all of the sources, all of the links to all of the audio files and music and the sound effects that I have used for our explainer video. Alright. And now let's select our background music file and let's see what's happening in the animation pane. As you can see, the play animation has been added. Okay, let's go to the playback options. Let's make sure that this music is playing across the slides. Let's make sure that it starts playing automatically, and as well we can set the desired volume level. Let's keep it low. Alright, and we can hide the speaker icon during the slideshow. So let's just click hide during the show. That's good, and let's make sure that we move this animation to the top of the animation list. And now let's check it out on the full screen. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. But lately, Jack is having less and less time to read a book. Alright, that was wonderful. We could hear the background music and we could hear the voiceover. Now let's go to sound effects. So in the first scene, let's say that when Jack comes in, we would like to hear some kind of sound effects. So let's just double click on the Jack animation. And here we can see enhancements, and sound. So you can basically choose any sound provided by PowerPoint, or you could insert and use your own sound effects. Just keep in mind that your sound effects must have the WAV file format. Okay? So I have chosen whoosh number 4, and as well you can adjust the loudness for your sound effects. That's awesome, and click OK. So now when the fly-in animation will happen, the sound will play at the same time. So let's check it out. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. Alright, that was wonderful. I could definitely hear a whoosh once Jack was flying in. And now let me add some more sound effects to the rest of these illustrations in the rest of the scenes. And I'll meet you in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, more sound effects have been added. For example, for this moon illustration, I have added cricket's quiet sound effect. That's awesome. And for example, for this working out illustration, I have added birds sound effect. And now we are pretty much ready with everything. We have animations, we have sounds, so let's check it out on the full screen. Meet Jack. He loves reading books. But lately, Jack is having less and less time to read a book. Long hours in the office, never-ending to-do list leaves him tired at the end of a day and no time for a book. Luckily, Jack has discovered audiobooks. Now he can listen to his favorite books while commuting, working out, shopping, or any time during the day when he wants to relax his eyes. Now Jack enjoys a wide range of audiobooks from every genre, all read by professional narrators on any device, phone, tablet, computer, or e-reader. If you would like to start your own audiobook journey, go to yourwebsite.com and start enjoying your audiobooks today. Alright my friends, that was super duper awesome and satisfying to watch, and in the next video we'll be exporting all of these animated slides with sound into a video. I'll meet you there.